don't know what I'm meant to do now. I can't turn back time. I can't reverse it. But it's done now. I shouldn't have listened to them. Why? Why did I listen to them? I knew my own instincts told me. I tried to argue with them, but they wouldn't listen. HR, doctors, managers, board members, they didn't give a fucking shit anyway, did they? Because they didn't have to live with it. All they cared about is making their fucking money! Getting me on the rat race. I was working fine from home. I was doing everything that needed to be done. I was the most productive one. What more do they want? Blood! It seems like it, because my wife, she had a medical condition, and I kept telling them she's vulnerable. I kept telling them, but they wouldn't listen, because they wanted me back there. To do some, I don't know, switch the fucking lights on, or put a bit of paper in a filing cabinet that anyone could do. Well, all my work was at home, but it didn't matter. Because at the end of the day, they wanted what they wanted. They wanted me to conform, to capitulate, to assimilate. To do what I've been contracted. Yeah, I get it. But my wife, she was sick. She had a medical condition that made her vulnerable. And I knew. I should have just stayed strong and listened to my own heart, my own mind, my own instincts that God gave me. Not these people that have vested interests in getting me there for whatever reason, just to get me there. I don't get it. I just can't. Because they said, the doctors, the HR, the managers, all of them said, yeah, it's safe, it's a minimal risk now. And I told them there's hundreds of people still dying, but it didn't matter. They wanted me to play fucking Russian roulette. And I did. After they pushed me, because I couldn't not afford to just lose my job. So I had to. And then I went. And it was fine for the first few weeks. I went there and back. Because they said, wow, your children are more likely to give it to you than they hadn't ever. This area was safe, but they wanted me to go on the train, that filthy fucking train. My cough came back. Yeah, but I was fine. Fine for a few weeks. Until the third week. When I caught something, I was coughing more. But it went away and I thought, it's nothing. I didn't realise that, that I had it inside, but not knowing. Maybe the person who gave it to me on the train or at work or wherever it was, they didn't have any symptoms. I don't remember anyone coughing or sputtering or anything. And then she caught it. She caught it. And then she spent 7 weeks. 7 weeks in intensive care. 7 weeks battling for her life. But I watched her die. I remember at the end, she didn't make sense what she was saying. But I held her hand. I told her it'd be better. She was so strong. She would fight through this. But she didn't. She went into a coma. And then she died. And they were all so like, oh, we're so sorry, If I'd listened to my own instincts, if I'd stayed strong, if I told them no, if I'd just given the fucking job up, then she'd still be alive. And she wouldn't be dead. For what? Because now I'm no use to no one. I can't work. I can't look after my kids. Everything's fallen fucking apart because I listened to them. Because they said it would be safe. They said it was a minimal risk. You make risk all the fucking time. I was right. Because I caught it going to work when all those years I hadn't. And I gave it to her. And she died. Just like I told her, I gave them examples. I told them all the people that died that week. The hundreds that had died that week, I told them, I said, what if they were told the same thing? Because I thought that I was thinking, that someone had told them, like me, that it's safe, go, and then they didn't end up in a box. What a fucking wicked world we live in. All about money and greed and power and possession, and doing stupid things that make no sense. Making all these fucking things that we don't need. Wasting our time in division and everything. All of it. For what? Our one existence, our one energies, just to work so that we can get houses and food and all the luxuries that we want. All freely given to us, all been possessed by these fucking men who now want us to pay for the things that God gave us freely. Why? Why do we do it? I don't know why. Why do we do it? Why do we put ourselves through this? We all know it's fucking insane, this way that we all live. But we all do it. We all live this stupid system, this way, our life, our existence, wasting on making fucking a million different cars, making phones that are good and not so good and better, doing all these stupid things. Wasting our energies, dividing ourselves up, and fighting each other over the colour of our skin, over our sexuality, over all these things, rather than embracing each other as human beings, which we all are. Owning bits of land that we can never own, fighting over fucking bits of land that we can never own, because we're all going to die. We're all going to taste of death. And no one out there cares. No one, religious, political, whatever, is burning money, is getting rid of the system, is changing it. We're all just going to capitulate and assimilate and carry on and force and teach our children and do the same thing over and over fucking again. For what? So that one day at the end, when we look back at our lives and we think it's useful that we were fucking famous or had pride or were known for this, that and the other, whereas we allowed in our short existence the suffering of all those people that don't have all the things that this earth gave every single one of us. We all could have all the things that we need to live a nice equal life. We choose to keep voting the same one, keeping that same system alive. The system that persuaded me that it was good to not listen to my own mind and instincts, and led to my wife being dead. What is life worth if it's not lived properly? Mm-hmm.